Hello everyone, I am Sri Lakshmi from Customer Relationships team here at Synactive India. Thank you all for joining us. I hope everyone is healthy and having a good day so far. My well wishes to all of you. A quick note before we begin, we would not be able to tend to live queries this time. We do encourage you all to submit your questions during the course of the webinar in the chat windows, and we will get back to you through email. I am presenting this webinar from our India office here at Hyderabad. In today's session, we will be talking about create notification transaction of plant maintenance module, and we will demonstrate that SAP mobility is as easy as 1, 2, 3 with Liquid UI apps for iOS and Android. Some of the key features that we would be showcasing are how easy the attachment uploads and e-signature features are. Then moving on to simplified process for create notification using Liquid UI Enterprise solution. Let us start by create the malfunctions report in SAP GUI desktop, to which I believe everyone here is used to. Here we are on a desktop and you could see create PM notification initial screen on SAP GUI. First screens are generally simple. So without further ado, in our system, let's use notification type M2. Now you see how quickly the screen became complex. With input fields, multiple tabs, grouping, we see how easy it is for cost to build up. We are talking about training costs, errors in data entry, to name a few. From all of these, we will be filling only few fields, namely cost as valve leak, then the equipment. In our scenario, the equipment number, assembly, responsibilities, which will require a planner group, which belongs to a maintenance work center. Moving on to the data entry for person responsible, which includes the details of the field agent, and we will finally mark it as reported. When I type this in, let's talk about the basis of our mobility. Built on native channel architecture, Liquid UI for iOS, Android and handheld scan guns natively connects to your SAP plant maintenance while retaining SAP GUI transaction richness that we see here. It enables you to move without programming on your mobile devices. To further input the details on the report, we will now put in description short note here as gas mask, chasm, valve leak at site 321. Then the breakdown duration. On our case study was 1 hour. To object part, damage and the code for cause. As you all know, moving to another tab will validate the data. Let's do that. Moving on to reference object tab. Let us put this on high priority. In our case, this is an immediate notification that we have to create, considering gas leak or the valve leak are fatal. And the system availability tab. Okay. Let's confirm the duration for attending this notification to get this fixed. Now we are on the location data tab, and these details, let us also verify the items tab. Moving to the details are up here. Let us go ahead and create an attachment. Let me post an attachment of a picture of the equipment that's malfunctioned. No, not anymore. In SAP GUI accessed from your desktop, where you are used to performing this report, you would have taken a snapshot on your phone and would have transferred it over to your desktop, adding a couple more steps to achieve this report completion. Let's do that now. With Liquid UI app, we can capture the image of malfunction equipment just in time. The agent can generate this report, probably saving dollars for the company and possibly saving lives, because we are talking gas valve leaks here. In our scenario, the technician could right away have a visual idea of what's going wrong with the equipment and could prioritize immediately. Information on your fingertips is Liquid UI promise. Here on iPad, we will quickly do that. We did on SAP GUI so far. And so How just-in-time report is done? What we mean by just-in-time report is the efficiency that you would provide the field agent to complete the task of creating malfunction report without wasting any time. Bob, who is our hardworking field agent that has been on duty since 6 a.m. and will be ending this shift in 15 minutes because it's 5:45 in the evening. Yes, he is on 12-hour shift and he sees this leak. Let's be human and help him to finish this critical task in under 5 minutes. Retaining SAP transaction richness, you could see we make the transaction to mobility as smooth as possible for the agent to require no additional training, making Bob enjoy coming to work every day. Continuing on from where we left on SAP, now on the iPad, let's upload the image of the faulty valve using the SFO option and also remaining appropriately. So let's now go ahead and do the signature as well. So that we can authenticate the malfunction report equipment. The notification that I am going to create, we can authenticate that using signature. So let's select the option signature here and upon renaming again appropriately, we can upload the agent's signature to this notification. There we go. Success message says that the attachment was successfully created. So with help of SFO, the standard feature, we cannot only upload or take a picture but can also upload our signature with help of Liquid UI. Let us go ahead and save the transcription upon verifying the details of the remaining fields so that we are sure that we have enough information for the technician to attend this notification. Voila, the same notifications that you would have needed a desktop to create is now created just in time at the site of the issue. So the addressed pain point here was we needed to go to the plant site and check the equipment which malfunctioned and make a note on the paper. Come back to your office environment, workstation and make an entry of these details. We avoided the possibilities of missing some crucial detail to create this notification. Addressing the need to upload a picture or to gain signature is right away. Some of the biggest pain point in this dynamically changing industry, SAP access with mobility could not be any simpler. So now let us show you the multiple session concept of SAP with Liquid UI iOS, because Liquid UI iOS supports multi-sessions and we can navigate from one session to the other session and we can open another transaction, right, in the same session. So that's multi-session. Let me show you that. Let us do /o and enter tcode IW22. That's the change tcode for the plant maintenance notification. So since the notification that we recently saved automatically gets updated into the input field, let us hit enter and there you see the details of notification that we created. So all those details are there and available. Let us go to SFO to the attachment list so that we can verify the attachments that we uploaded while creating the notification. Let us just verify that. So you can see the two attachments are there. Let us just open up them. As we can see, the attachment shows a signature that we uploaded. Let us click on done and let us open another one that we uploaded. This is the equipment that's malfunctioned, the picture that we took. Okay, everything seems to be perfect. This is the feature of multi-session available on Liquid UI application. So to verify that, you can just navigate to the bottom to right corner where you see the option use, that's the application server name. Once we click on it, I'll see the sessions that are active. Right now we are on IW22 and we can see that there is one session 1 that is active, which is IW21. So let us just tap on that and you can see that it opens IW21 session. If we want to go ahead and navigate to the other session, so again we can click on use the application server name. And as we can see here, it shows session 2, IW22. Let us again navigate back to IW22. Let us tap on that session to IW22. So there you can see it has opened the IW22 session. With Liquid UI application, we can easily navigate between sessions and then navigate to your tcodes. Do multiple work within the same application, right? Without the need to close the session. Now, we would like to talk about Synaptive's history a bit. Our journey began in 1998 when Thomas Eve, our CEO, put forth a vision to curate SAP customer experience. We are a SAP partner company headquartered at Alameda, California, bringing customization through a technology called JavaScript that you would have heard of and is still considered the king of scripting. If you are on ECC 6 or earlier, as you observe in this slide, the move to upgrade is not a small one. Make sure the move is warranted by more than just mobility or SAP usability, as these can be easily achieved with your existing SAP landscape. We were there when Fiori and personas were non-existent and will be, when they would become non-existent again. Coming back to JavaScript, we are Bootstrap, Angular and jQuery combined for SAP UX handling. We believe to simplify lives, we don't need to use complicated technology. This vision is probably lost with the new set of solution designs that we see. The stack of XML, CSS, HTML, UI5, gateway, OData, add-ons don't simply cause a headache. Could bring the need to create expertise in the organization to stay current with the growing volatility of the market. Imagine making changes on the fly to match the dynamics during COVID fight. One day you have full of office show. The next day comes Delta variant and the plant is shut down. There are challenging times and we for sure don't need technology to be challenging as well. There is unfortunately no one-size-fits-all for SAP usability. The same solution that works beautifully for finance or BI will not necessarily perform for plant maintenance or sales and distribution. Once you have decided which end users group will benefit the most from a usability solution, ask yourself, are the target user groups transaction high value, low value, or do they contain complex controls, high value? Example notifications, work orders, WM, transactions completed 10 to 50 plus times per day. For these types of transactions, a shorter non-HTML technology stack is advantageous as it mitigates latency associated productivity loss, which undermines the gains of simplification. Complex controls consider commercial sales reps who must navigate between several SAP modules, tracking a multitude of siloed and disparate information in order to take a sales order. This is a common scenario that begs for mistake to be made. Also, like high volume scenarios, contain certain complex controls can be slow to render with HTML or via ITS. Both process inefficiency and technical latency contribute to productivity loss and customer dissatisfaction. Low value example lookup or BI transaction completed 1 or 2 times per day. Good news, most solutions are viable solutions if transactional volume is low. So here we are on the customized screen and this is for one of our prestigious customers, AstraZeneca. Who are using our Liquid UI Enterprise solution for their plant maintenance module, covering the notifications, work orders, time confirmations and so on. So you see the Liquid UI launchpad here and you see different options in the form of push buttons. So let me go ahead and do the notification. So I'll be using the create notification. So let us click on the create notification button here. So There you see the different notification types are being shown when compared to SAP standard interface, where we see the input field and we have to use the search help to navigate through the list of entries. Here we have converted the input field into radio buttons so that it will be easy for navigating to the next item. So you can see the notification type. These are regular notification type that the user uses. We have converted that to radio buttons. So selection is Z1, maintenance requisition. Let us click on notification IW21 button. So we are now navigated to maintenance requisition screen here. So as you can see, generally in SAP GUI, in the standard interface, you have a lot of tab structure. You need to enter a lot of data. But here, we have simplified this process and only the necessary information as we designed here. So that the user uses this UI to create notification. So the notification tab, let us enter the description here. So description is electric maintenance and contact number. Enter the contact number, contact details, and we also create the attachment button in case the user wants to upload the attachment. So this is through our Liquid UI scripting that we have simplified the screen and have given button to upload the documents, etc. That's the Liquid UI scripting for you. Let us enter the other details, building and some description. Notification for electric maintenance. Let us just see the rest of the details we have entered here. And functional location, the type of work and the maintenance work center. And let us just go ahead and we think the data is good. So let us just save this to create the notification. There you see the notification has been saved. Simple step process, not much navigations. The number of clicks and the number of navigations have been reduced with Liquid UI Enterprise solution to create the notification. With this, we conclude our today's webinar and I hope you all learned something useful. Please send your questions, inquiries to the below email. Lastly, there are few questions. Kindly answer to get your valuable feedback, which will hardly take a minute to complete, so that we can better understand how to make these webinars more informative and more useful for you all in future. Finally, I would like to thank you all for taking part of this webinar by spending your valuable time. Looking forward to speak with you sometime soon. Thank you.